Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Territorialio. Today I'm going to be showing you my biggest win I've ever had in the game. So I am starting off here on the Caucasia map, here in Turkey. You see me putting up the Turkey flag, basically preparing for a time lapse, making this the biggest time lapse that I've gotten in terms of points. So in terms of this game, starting off, contests like this with 235 players are kind of a clusterfuck. There's a huge amount of RNG of what the fuck's going on. So I'm starting off here. I put a boat down to Cyprus, basically just trying to get some other opportunities with expanded land prospects. So I've gone down here, basically heading into what might be Lebanon, Syria, this type of region. And at this point in the game, I'm basically just trying to think about how can I make allies with people, not get taken out, and think about expansion prospects. Simultaneously, you see me sending out a boat down here, trying to think about next stages of the game. I don't really know what this boat will yield at this point in time, but it turns out to be really, really important as we see me heading over to Crete and the Aegean. So at this point in the game, I'm getting up to cap. I have to make a decision. Who do I go for? I decide to go for Gru. Gru looked like a little bit smaller of a target. I've simultaneously put down my boat here, sending out some other boats, basically just trying to get outposts that are going to be used later. So I am attacking Gru, basically slowly pushing him down little by little. I see that the dynamics of the map are starting to take up and take shape. So I see there's a black domination on this part of the map, and basically I also see OG BG Kingdom being a bit of a buffer state, being pushed down by Void, perhaps using the hatred between the clans to my advantage. So I decide to start pivoting, going for Void Chicken, taking down a little bit of this area. Continuing with this process, we see that black is starting to look like they're getting an upper hand. There is battling between black and red up here in the north, as I am still just slowly whittling my way down. Remember, in this game, I don't have massive donation banks. So at this point, I can't be really going for OGBG Kingdom. That's not good. They're essentially a buffer state for me. So I just wait. They basically do a full send, and now we're on to kind of the next stages of the game, where I'm going to have to start thinking, how are things shaping up? Who should I be going for? And what makes sense in terms of prioritization. So essentially, red looks like they're starting to get some control over here in the Balkans, and that makes me think that I may soon need to activate my secret outpost that I have kept here in the Aegean hidden. But first, I decided to take out a little bit more of my zone in Turkey, basically just building up a little bit more stack, and I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about red. Looking at this type of domination, we just see OG Simi consolidating zone down here in Greece, and I get crown at this point. So at this point, I activate my trap card, start going for OG Simi, basically seeing increased red occupation percentage, trying to pivot, being friends with Godhand here. OG Simi is being fed here simultaneously, and we're just kind of pushing back and forth. I'm trying to be efficient. It's kind of like punching a brick wall. OG Simi is looking like they're doing a little bit oversends, and at this point in time, we're communicating and we're like, hey, we probably need to look at black. So we decide to peace out, we decide to chill out, and I decide to start thinking and working on the next points of the game of basically pivoting over and not letting black run away. So I start going for Godhand. I kept these border states right here because I thought this was this German-looking guy's name, and I didn't want to open that up. And at this point, I get crowned, and I'm still pushing Godhand, but the wheels start turning that I think, even though I've started from the middle and I kind of have this precarious position as I get very close to this border, I think I might be able to force a win. So I keep my alliance with Simi, I take out black, and now I pivot because I realize this guy with the German name can't attack me. So I just go up through Greece and Simi can't do anything. Black can't get to me. This guy looks to be a random, so they're not going to be coordinating. So effectively, all I have to do is just maintain this border here. Doesn't matter if Russia and Titan Godhand go for me. They don't have enough troops. And basically, if I maintain this border with anarchy, the other teams are just left to fight, and we see the black dude leaving, which effectively just gives me the keys to this game, and there is pretty much nothing anyone can do at this point. I just need to knock door to the black person, I just need to slowly push people down, and that was 235 players. The rest of this game is effectively just type of cleanup. In the end, I ended up getting 416 points, just slowly working people down, so thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Biggest win in Territorialio.